everybody. Woo! busy, busy day, but good day, good day. I'm going to turn my light up a little bit brighter. Okay, I don't want to be looking like it's too dark in here. I'll be right back. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Thank y'all for your patience. Um, Here we go. That's better. Want it cozy but not dark, you know? I just want to, thank everybody for just coming out every night and sharing with me. And I'm getting testimonials in um, about how these lives are blessing everybody's life and just being inspired and encouraged. That's what it's all about. Woo, so today, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Let's get started. I'm gonna start rattling on. So let's get started here. I kind of want to do our meditation because I'm just kind of all over the place. But I want to do the meditation tonight and we're gonna bring our spirit in. I don't know about you. There's so much going on in the spirit realm, and we know it's just as good as chaos and blessings. All of it's going on all at once. All right. Then we got the moon phases. Then we got the energy. Then we got our own shit that we got going on. You know. Hey sis, how you doing? But we gonna rock with it. Okay. We gonna make it do what it do. All right, so we're gonna do a little meditation tonight because we need it. Look, I'm just trying to fix myself up here, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, y'all see, I don't even know where to start. Let me light my incense. For me, it was a great day. It was a great day. How y'all doing? Come on in. We're just getting started. Hey, Mr. James, how you doing? Come on in the room. Hey, hey, come on in the room. The Spirit is my doctor, and He write down all my scripture. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all know I come from Old Baptist too. I can sing a good hymn. You can rock with it too. Rock with it. Rock with it. I can do choir. I can do soprano. I can do alto. I'm just making it all work for our good. We're gonna use all them gifts. Ain't nothing going to waste. Okay. So I got my incense lit. We're gonna go ahead and get ready for our um meditation. Let's do some. Let's do some, we're going to do the ocean again. Because I just love the way that sounds. Okay. Woo. If you can, if you're able to. Good. I'm glad y'all doing good. All right. If you're able to, sit in your chair. If you're able to, put your feet flat on the floor. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Take your hands, put them on your lap, and just kind of rest. Still sit up straight, but just kind of rest your shoulders and your arms. Just take a minute to breathe normally. You can close your eyes, you can have them open. I need this to bring my spirit in so we can have a good time tonight. So my thoughts won't be scattered all over the place. All right. And we're just gonna tell ourselves that this is a great, great moment just to reflect, and to be grateful. Allow that gratitude to flow. Ooh, yes. Allow that thankfulness to flow. If you had a bad day today or a challenging day, just think about the things that occurred that you can be grateful for. Even if it's just being able to wake up this morning and able to move around, or whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. I was grateful that I was able to walk the trail today. I've been saying I'm going to start back walking again, and I did that today. So I'm grateful that I carried that out. And as the gratitude flows, I feel that. I'm trying not to get emotional. We're just so thankful. We're going to tell our scalp to relax all the way down to our ears. Just simply saying relax. You don't have to do nothing spectacular. Just tell your body to relax. Relax scalp, relax face, relax neck, shoulders, back. And just think about that all the way down. Just imagine that relaxation moving slowly all the way down to your tippy toe. And if you're listening to the waves, just think about that water just running over your feet, and the ocean water is warm. Anybody ever felt that? It's cold outside, but that ocean water is warm. That the first time I experienced that, I almost passed out. So just think about that. Ooh, yes. Relax. Okay, now we're going to breathe in and out 3 times. Y'all know the routine. The 3rd time, we're going to breathe in deep and blow out hard. Okay? Let's go. 1. 2. And 3. Top of my head is tingling. Now circulate those shoulders to the back and to the front. I don't know about you, I'm tense. I need that. Whatever you need to do, stretch, baby. Stretch it out. Whatever you need to do. Oh, my back crack, y'all. I need this. I've been carrying that stress in my back and in my shoulders. You know, all those things can be good. You can still carry the stress of some things. You know, things are good. What am I going to do? How am I going to handle all this? I mean, stress comes in so many different forms. It's good stress and bad stress, okay? And then shake it out. Shake it out. All right. All right, so now we're going to clear the energy. And we're going to get started. Here we go. That's good. All right, now we're going to go into that made a difference, y'all. We're going to go into our mantra. Y'all ready? Let's go. The world favors me and responds to the frequency of my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive in return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. Y'all forgive me. I need this money. The energy of money surrounds me daily. Move your hands. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. Okay, so tonight, y'all, whoop whoop, feel good. I didn't know what I was going to do before that meditation. Ain't no telling what y'all would have got if I hadn't done that meditation. But tonight, read that book. We're going to be talking about tarot and oracle cards. And I've already done a teaching on tarot cards, but this is more so a generalization. It's not going to be in depth. But the main thing is y'all seeing how to manipulate the cards, how to work with them. But I wanted to give you an overview about the cards, okay? Because we know that knowledge is power. And so tarot, Tarot, that is the proper way to say them, tarot cards, an oracle card. All right. A lot of people ask me what are tarot cards. Most people know what tarot cards are. I'm gonna go over that generally, but most people don't know what oracle cards is. I don't know if you've ever watched a tarot card reader do the tarot cards and then they pull out extra cards and they say, well, let's get clarity with these cards. Give me clarity, spirit. And they're moving those cards. Those are oracle cards. And when I begin to work with tarot cards, or even think about working with tarot cards, the whole thought of it was daunting. It was like, that is a lot. That's a lot. How am I going to remember all these cards, the 70 something cards and all these symbols and signs? And I can't do this. But look at me. Look, I'm becoming a really good tarot card reader, and I am aiming to be even better. Okay? And so let's talk about the oracle cards first. What are oracle cards? All right. They are for the reader to use their intuition, which is your spiritual enlightenment, as each card is to offer self-growth and reflection opportunities. Okay. They also provide insights into over overarching theme or topic of focus for one to consider, and are often considered to be more hopeful than helpful. All right. In other words, they are cards that's going to give you clarity. They're cards that go so lovely with the tarot cards, because usually after you give the reading, you can go to the tarot cards, like I said, and get clarity and get more insight. Okay, about the situation. I use the oracle cards a lot to see, okay, what do they do with what they just got in this reading. And y'all see I do that all the time. If the reading is heavy, or if the spirit is fussing at us, I don't like to live it like that, because I'm like that in real life. My personality is, if I got to get on you, I'm going to get on you, and I'm going to get on you real good. Okay. But then I'm going to make sure I give you a word of hope, okay, and inspiration before you leave my presence. I don't like to just get on people and leave them like that. I like to get on them and then build them up. And that is what a great teacher does. They will, they're going to give you the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat you, but they're not going to leave you that way. Okay. If you're a person, you're so, used to rah, 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 and not giving a person an uplifting word before they leave your presence, you need to change that. And you may say, well, that ain't my personality, blah blah blah. But who wants to be told everything that they're doing wrong? But can you let me know what I'm doing right, so I won't feel like, anybody ever been there? Oh, I'm just a bad person. We've all said that. We felt some type of way because somebody had to get in our butt, or spirit had to get in our butt and say, I'm just the bad guy. But if you notice, when chastisement or a harsh instruction comes from spirit, spirit will get on you, but also tell you what you're doing good. That's the way spirit works. And if you're not operating like spirit, I question you as an intuitive reader. I question you as a psychic. I question you as a medium, as a tarot card reader, witch, warlock, whatever. Now, some people, they just need their ass whooped. Pop, pop, pop. That's it. Leave them there. But most people, they know they need the ass whooped. But it's good to know what I'm doing right. And even if you're not doing right, give me some insight on how I can be better. Even if I'm doing everything wrong and I'm messing up everything, I'm just being a whole asshole. I need to know what can I do to be better. And that's not, easy to hear. Like, I'm not doing anything right. Okay, you're telling me what I can do to be better. But here's the icing on the cake. When you give them encouragement to let them know they can. You saying stuff like, that's what I look at. I'm talking about the oracle cards. Say, you got the intelligence, you got the drive, you got the determination, you got the vision. You can do this. With everything that you're doing wrong, this is what you can be doing right, and this is why I know you can do this, and you can get rid of that. And so that is how you may perceive it another way. That is how I view the tarot cards. I mean, the oracle cards, okay? All right. So, as we go into the oracle cards, I got a deck that says oracle cards. But then a lot of people are falling in love with the angel cards. So the angel cards, the focus is to provide gentle guidance from non-physical entities, especially from the angelic realm. Now we know there's other decks outside of the angel cards. Y'all know I have the anatomy of a witch. I have the fortune telling. I have the self love. I have the angel cards. You know what I'm saying? I have the healing, life purpose, and the list goes on and on and on. And so with me, because I'm such an intuitive person, and the reason why I'm an intuitive person, because I'm a prophet. That was my first interaction with spirit. I'm a church girl. I realized that I dream dreams. I see vision. My first gift is a prophet. I can look at you and bop, 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 bop your life. And I'm grateful for that. Coming on to this side, that's why I'm able to work them damn oracle cards like I work them, because I'm a prophet. I just have something fun. I'm looking at it like I got something fun to validate what I'm telling these people. Whereas in the church, I didn't, they deem that stuff as evil. I had to stand and look at these people in the face and say, no, this is what's going on. And to have people, what you hear what you hear. I've had so many people look in my face and say, or try to act like it wasn't them. Okay? This is why I love the oracle card. Because listen, I don't know what it is. When you flip that card out and you tell them what spirit say, you show them what's on that card, they're more receptive of it. They can't lie. Because you done did a tarot reading. It's done told the whole story is how they got there. Then you don't flip out the damn oracle cards. Everybody ain't lying. Okay? Everybody ain't lying. And so I remember I did a prayer breakfast, just to share a story with y'all. And I was the keynote speaker. I was the only speaker for that prayer breakfast. And it was in the lady's house. She was a real good friend of mine. She was an evangelist. Yes, because you're very intuitive. You're very intuitive. That is why. And so I did I preached the message, and it had breakfast in the kitchen and everything, and it was packed. It was like her house, and she had the chairs in the living room, had moved the furniture to the side, and it was packed. And I preached and I ministered and everything. And so everybody, every time I come to minister or preach, everybody's looking for. They love the word, because I'm very proficient with the word. Revelatory minister. I will always get revelation. And here come the time they waiting for. Okay, she's the prophet. She's going to prophesy to us. So I start prophesying to people. People getting healed and everything. Came to a young lady. She was in her early 20s. Okay, and I came to her, and all of a sudden I seen a cloud. I seen this man, and spirit started letting it rip. Boom, 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 boom. I read her whole life, looking at her eye to eye. She didn't flinch. Cute little thing. She didn't flinch. None of that. She looked me in my face like that. And I said, I asked her something, and she said, that's not me. Oh, I was there for the shits. Because I know my gift. Nobody could make me doubt that I wasn't hearing from Spirit. She stood in my face and said, that's not me. I said, young lady, this is what I see. I described the man, I described what was going on, and she said, I said, I know what I see. Okay, and then Spirit brought in other details. Okay, and you could feel the presence. So she just kind of dropped her head and went on, blah, 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 and I went on the ministry. It didn't phase me none. It didn't phase me none because I know what Spirit said. So I had to drive there, so I got back home. I think I was an hour away. I drove back, and my friend called me, and she said, "I gotta tell you, sis, I gotta tell you." And she said the young lady came to me after everything was over, and she said, "Did you tell that prophet my life? Did you tell her my business? How did she know all that she knew?" She said, "I told you she was a prophet." She said, "No, you told her." She said, "Because she said everything." And she said, "You stood there before her and told her no." She said, "I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it because I thought you told her what I told you." Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. And from that day, I've never died. I was like, people gonna stand in your face and play with you. Okay. So why am I telling you this story? When you know that you know. Okay. We don't know everything, but one thing you need to know, and I feel like I need to say this for everybody that's watching live and those that go back and watch the replay. Spirit wants you to know you are intuitive. You are in touch with the Spirit, and you have an ear to hear what Spirit, that's how we say it, what Spirit is saying to the church. Don't allow anybody to make you doubt yourself. Don't allow anybody to make you say, maybe I was wrong. They asses do not want to come to terms with what Spirit is saying. Don't you back down. You keep talking and flipping them damn cards. Okay? Well, since I've been on this side, it ain't, I had one rebuttal. And then as soon as I got on the phone with the young lady, she confirmed. No, that's not what it, yes it is, because you're telling me in the city. You're telling me right now that what I pulled was accurate. Okay. So I was saying all that to say the oracle cards, if you're very intuitive, they're very easy to get caught up in. Okay. But I want to challenge you. You say, yeah, like Mr. James said, Mr. Matt said, he said the oracle cards work better for him. That's comfortability. And I want to challenge you to get into the tarot cards, because the tarot cards are going to open you up spiritually in places, and then that's it's really going to make you more proficient with the oracle cards. Just because it's a little difficult, I'm going to give you some tips as to why it may be difficult for you to read and understand the tarot card. If you can read oracle cards like nobody's business, you can read tarot cards like nobody's business. I like to call you Mr. James. So, um, it is what it is. Okay, so let's go back. So we have the other decks like I was talking about. Now with the angel cards, they uplift and enlighten. Sometimes, most times, I like to say, my angel romance cards got some stuff in there like look for red flags, don't ignore the red flags, something about boundaries and everything. They're a little bit lighter, but they still get in your butt. All right. So let me tell you the tips for successful readings. All right. And this goes across the board with tarot cards and oracle cards. All right. Number one, you want to take time to connect with your deck. All right. And that goes, like I said, for the tarot cards, especially tarot cards and the oracle cards. And if you are new, maybe you just got your first deck. Let me get my first deck out. Maybe you just got your first deck. I have many decks now because I've been doing it for a while. Um, how do I connect with my deck? How do I connect with my deck? What you want to do is hold your deck after you cleanse. I did that video already, how to cleanse and how to bless your card. So now you're at the stage where you want to connect with it. You don't quite understand what the hell tarot reading is. You read up on it, it's just not clicking. Okay, put that to the side. Okay, put that to the side. You're connecting with the dead. You say, "Well, I don't bless it. I don't anoint it. That's not connected with the dead." Now you wanna sit at your table in the morning, drink your coffee. I do that, and look through the deck. Look at the colors. Look at the wording. Look at the numbers. That's connected. But one of the scary ways that I found, which is really powerful, is sleeping with your cards. Listen, it can't be no worse than a one night stand. Oh, we grown. It can't be worse than you sleeping with somebody you hardly know. You may say, "I've never done that." Baby, just keep on living. Just keep on living. Just keep. It's a lot of things I said I never done, but I did it. One night stand, all that, honey. So sleeping with the cards. You say, how the hell do I sleep with the cards? You card. Don't do that. Just lay them by you, put them under your pillow, put them on your nightstand, and it's going to be scary because you're just now getting in the tarot cards because you're still separating what religious folk told you tarot reading was. It's of the devil. You're going to conjure up a spirit, all of that. And so that is the perfect time to connect with the cards. Do it with your knees shaking. Do it with your voice shaking. I remember I had a whole lot of tarot cards by that time, and I knew I had to connect with my cards. I was terrified as hell, but I did it. Y'all know I jumped right in. I did it. And so what I did, I had them all in boxes, and I laid them beside my bed, and I would touch them because I was so scared. I was like, these are my cards. I'm like, these are my cards. Okay. Am I gonna dream something? All types of shit was going through my head. And it took me a minute to get to sleep. But I went to sleep. And next thing you know, the more I did that, the better I became with the cards. And then after a while, I want my card. Honey, I want them for a pillow now. I love my tarot cards. You can't, these my babies, honey. You know? Um, that is the best way to connect with your cards. Yes, do that for your crystals as well. Yeah, under one's pillow. Or you put it on your nightstand. If you don't have a significant other, you can put it on the other pillow. Spirit will tell you where to put it. You may put it under your mattress. I don't know. Spirit may have you hang it on your, put it in the bag, hang it on your boat, your bedpost. But connect with those cards, especially the one that's really hard for you to read. Okay. And then at first, the first few days, you're gonna be like, this don't make no damn sense. Trust me. Trust me. I guarantee within 7 to 14 days, okay, business days, you're gonna start. I just want to say that 7 to 14 days, you're gonna start working with them cards, and you're gonna understand it. You're gonna be like, how in the hell? First, go back to the book, read the book. If you have a book, keep looking at the cards, sleep with them, connect with them, look at the book, work with the card. When you do, after a while, you be like, oh shit, I understand this one, I understand that one, I understand that one, I understand. Spirit is real. Spirit ain't playing with us out here in these streets. We gotta help people. We can't be out here lacking. Yes, now you're, and then Mr. James, with your crystals and your deck gonna always be charged because you're gonna have them with the crystals. So you're already connected with your crystal. So that energy is going with the cards. Oh, you gonna be good. You gonna be good. You may be saying, look, Tayi, I need to be one of your readers. I wouldn't doubt it. you're going to be good. So put them together and watch Spirit do the work, okay? You want to learn the history of your deck and each card. That goes with reading the book, the manual. Sit down, read it. You don't have to read it in one day. You may flip around. You may see a card that piques your interest, and you may flip around. Okay? But make sure you read that guidebook if it has one. Don't look at it like, I don't need this. No, you need to have some stuff. You're not going to remember everything in your fore mind, but stuff in your subconscious mind, it's going to sit there. And when time for it to come forward, it's going to come forward. So do not neglect the book. Okay? Because you're going to cleanse and bless that with the cards. And if you want to put that with your deck to connect with the book, you can. But I don't see that's necessary. You could just put the book, back on your altar, wherever you keep it, in a special place, and connect with the cards. All right. But it's good to read and know the history of the deck in each card. All right. Now, number 3, you want to pick decks by intuition rather than comfort. Okay. She wanna who is that? Some people are just stupid. Put you in. Okay, I put them in timeout. Oh, I like that. Oh, that was Miss Full Roller say her braces. I thought that was you, Mr. James, said that. Okay, I thought that was Mr. James. Yes, sis, but I'm sorry, honey. I was reading too fast. Yes. So you with your crystals and all of that, yes, it's gonna be amazing. Okay. So when you pick your decks by intuition rather than comfort, there are gonna be some decks that you see and it's gonna really pique your interest. But you're gonna be like, I don't know about that. That's scary. But you keep looking at it, like that's piquing your intuition. I told y'all, this deck right here scared the hell out of me. I kept watching it for months. And I was like, hoodoo, this the cover itself. I didn't know nothing about throwing bones. I knew I was a hoodoo practitioner, but I still had in my mind, this deck is going to have bad spirits in my home, everything. It took me a minute. That was the very deck that I should have got back then. But Spirit had grace on me. Get it. Get it. Okay? Get it. So Spirit had grace on me and gave me a little time to get the deck. And so I should have got it. So if you see a deck that you keep looking at and it's kind of intimidating, kind of scary, Spirit wants you to get that from your intuition, because you're going to need that for certain readings. We'll go back to that. Number 4, you want to keep a journal. Now this is optional. I kept a journal when I first did my readings because I was dating several people. Those that don't know, I am poly. I'm trying to be poly now, but folks don't want to act right. Most men can't take that. They can't share. So I have a boyfriend, but I had 2 others, but they didn't want to act right. So he's holding up. He's amazing. Okay, so I was trying to see who would be a good fit for me, and I had just got into my tarot reading, and oh, this is not it. What I did, I pulled a card on them. It's in my other thing, and I wrote it down. I didn't quite understand what the card meant, but I pulled the card to check my intuition and I wrote it down. And I read it back then. I was like, I really don't understand it. So now that Spirit say, go back to that now. Months later, I go back and I look at that first reading I did and I wrote it down. I'm like, you know what? This is exactly what that Joker did. It called it exactly. And that's why they're not here. So even if you don't understand, write the shit down. Write it down. At least a few of them. Okay? Like I'm looking at this, the Black Tarot deck. Okay? This has a lot of beautiful pictures of people of color. And I wrote it in this one. I put the date. That's 3/24. I put 2024. That's supposed to be 2023. I better fix that. Maybe that's where it's really going to apply. But it's in the book that it has. It's called something, a specialty spread. And so what I did, I wrote it out with each card, each spot for the card, and then I wrote what I pulled. So I need to go back. This was back in March. I'm gonna go back and see what they said now that I understand stuff better. Okay? So that's up to you. That's optional. That's my point. When it comes to journaling, that's optional. Okay, and I'm trying to wrap this up so I can go ahead and start working with these cards for y'all. Okay, number 4, you want to be open to experimenting with form and spread. We have the Celtic spread. We have the 3-card spread. There's a 4-card spread. There's a horseshoe spread. There's different types of spread. And I guarantee, if you start to work with the different types of spreads, you'll find your favorite. But don't get stuck on your favorite. My favorite is the 3-card spread. Why? Because it was simple for me. Now I'm seeing how people work with the Celtic spread. That's phenomenal. That is a phenomenal spread. And yes, it's for more experience. Okay. I'm ready for the Celtic spread. It's another spread that I did. I taught y'all some more spreads in that live that I did. But just be open. You know, you not being ready has nothing to do with being open. You can be open and not ready. As long as you're open, you can give spirit. You're giving spirit something to work with. Okay, we're going. I need some bones with that deck. Okay. I don't even know how to read bones. Mr. James, you know how much stuff you don't put on my to-do list? You have been put here to push me. I'm telling you, but I'm going to get my bone. You gave me another list for some other stuff the other day. I'm trying to keep up, okay? Y'all, if y'all think I'm phenomenal, it's Mr. James. It's his fault. He's pushing me. He see my potential. He be pushing me. Okay, so, and then I'm going to answer your questions is, all right, number 5, practice on yourself. Now, this is what I got online, but this is debatable. It says practice on yourself before others. I say practice on yourself and close family members. Okay? Some people may just go right into doing a reading for their family members. It just depends on your level of comfortability. Okay. So my sis is asking, do we have to shop for your deck in person or online? Honey, your intuition is your intuition. I have the most fun looking on Amazon. And now my friend got me on Temu. Temu. They got decks out there for hella cheap. And my only concern, like some of them don't come with a book. So they are, what they call them, they're not the original, but they're duplicate spreads or whatever. But some of them may come with a book. But we're gonna see. If it's good quality, I'm gonna order a lot of stuff from there. I got about 5 or 6 more decks coming. Don't judge me. But your intuition, you'll be looking at them. The colors will catch your attention. The price will catch your attention. You may look at the what kind of card, what they do. So you can get them online intuitively and in person intuitively. The beautiful thing about in person, you can actually feel the energy on the card. I told y'all when I got my first deck of cards, walked in the spirit shop, I seen a symbol that I saw in my dream, and it fell off the deck. Boom! It fell off the shelf. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, some are thin. Some are thin cards. But I mean, even with the thin, I guess um like some of my oracle cards are thin. It doesn't bother me. It just depends on, I'm kind of light-handed anyway. Like this is very thin. But I like it. It reminds me of a regular deck of cards, and I've had this for a while. So it just depends on how you handle your card. If you're heavy-handed, you may want to get heavier cards, okay? But maybe spirit teaching you to be a little light-handed. Let spirit do the work. You ain't got to be forceful with everything. And I tell the men, if you're going to do the readings, touch your cards like you would touch your woman. And if you don't know how to touch your woman, the cards will teach you how to touch your woman. It, just a little tip. I ain't gonna get freaky tonight, y'all. I ain't gonna get freaky, but I had to put that in there. All right. Somebody said, "Oh, that's right. Good stuff." Okay. So that's the oracle cards. And there's something else I wanted to tell y'all. I highlighted it. Any other questions? Good question. Okay. So when it comes to tapping your intuition, reading the cards and everything, this is what you need to think about. The word psychic evokes conflicting and sometimes negative emotions. Fear of the unknown and of those who supposedly can manipulate hidden forces has led many people to believe that all things connected with the sixth sense, including divination tools such as the tarot, are dangerous. This is simply nonsense. Tuition is a basic component we all possess from the start. An innate sense like sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Children, in fact, often exhibit astonishing feats of intuition, perhaps because no one has told them yet it is wrong or weird to be able to access direct knowing. Everyone is psychic, okay? Right, yes. I'm thinking, for larger hands, absolutely. It don't, I don't, it don't bother me. Some people just want that hardness. I need some softness and some hardness. Some people just want it. I like it. Don't on me all the time. I mean, that's everything. I'm gonna leave it right there. But to each their own. Long as you get a a good reading. Hey, no judgment here, honey. Do your thing. Okay. Um. Now this is good. I want y'all to hear this. Everyone is psychic to one degree or another, naturally, as in all of the arts. And divination is an art. Talent is a factor, and some people are naturally more talented than others. The beauty of the tarot, however, is that the more you work with it, the more adept you become. Therefore, the first requirement in using tarot is to take it and yourself seriously. You got to take it seriously. If you're not going to take it seriously, leave it alone. Okay? All right, let me read this again. The first requirement in using tarot is to take it and yourself seriously and to keep an open mind. Fear will block results. So will a frivolous attitude. One of the France's most eminent brain specialists, Dr. Friedman Tilney puts it bluntly. We will, by conscious command, evolve cerebral centers, which will permit us to use powers that we now are not even capable of imagining. Not only New Age practitioners like tarot card readers are aware of this, but scientists, educators, theologians, and psychologists as well know that the potential for the human race is, in the words of paleoanthropologist and environmentalist Dr. Richard Leakey, almost infinite. Period. This is what I mean. All that right there, y'all heard what all that said? This is what I mean when I say tap in. You ever see my posts? And I write do 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 do. Sometimes I give you a whole paragraph. I say tap in. That's what I mean. Tap into that other side. When I say tap into your magic, that's what I mean. Use those powers that even it said even the scientists have to acknowledge. It goes on and on. It will never go away. It's energy. Even when we're long gone and we're on the other side, we're still here, but we'll get to assist our children and grandchildren and other people that Spirit sends us to operate these cards. Y'all have seen it. I've been manipulating the cards, and people, ancestors come up looking over my shoulder, giving me messages. I'm reading cards. I'm channeling messages. I'm Spirit telling me to do. It's a whole conversation going on. Okay, and this can be intimidating. It can be scary for somebody that has no experience in that. And because I have a lot of experience with, back then we call it demons. Okay, with low vibrational energies, I have a lot of experience with this. So this is like okay. I can take all the instructions at one time and flow, and I'm grateful. Yes, that's another thing. If you are doing a reading, if you notice, for me, and you may do it differently. For me, um, that's why I say, are you with me? Are you still there? Because this thing is real. And if her say yes, I want a reading, it's like a book that opens up, like a portal that opens up to their soul. I can't see shit. It's dark. I don't see. But when I start to ask spirit, you tell me yes, I have access because I just don't intrude on people energy. I have access. Start flipping them cards. That energy pops with this card. That energy pops with this card, and it tells the story. You know what I'm saying? Goes from there. Okay. Any questions? And then I'm going to manipulate the cards. Everybody need this Light Seers deck. I probably showed y'all this 50 million times. Everybody needs this. From the beginner to the intermediate. If you don't have this, and this is a book by another author that I was reading about the tarot. She got a picture of one of these cards in her book. I said, "Oh, she got on the Light Seals too." It's a beautiful deck, y'all, and the energy that comes from it. That's from the Light Seals, and I got a crystal like that. Y'all seen it? And so that's one of the Three of Cups. That's beautiful. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, snap. She got the Light Seals. Yeah, you can, when it comes to your tarot cards, reading a person, you can feel the energy in person. Buying the cards, you can feel that energy. Yeah, in person we do a lot. But I'm going to be preparing myself for crystal healing. I'm trying to flip. Oh, what is that? I ain't even asked the question yet, Spirit. Hold on. You know I'm running my mouth. Okay, what is it? Let me hush. What is it you want us to know? Spirit like, hush up. Okay. See that? Popped out like that in between my fingers. And sometimes if it gets a little, if you're shuffling and you know you're centered and the cards get a little crazy, that could be the energy. I learned that on my own. And if the cards are kind of doing all this or they're taking a while for it to come out, I tell my person, relax, let me get this answer. Because they may be like this in the spirit. No, I got to get this answer. Relax. You want this reading? Relax. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. The first card, wow. I got 4 cards. I'm going to go upright with all of them. All right. The first card that came out, this is a general reading. It's going to hit some of y'all directly. Others, it's going to be like, oh, okay, I can get with that. I'm going to read the book so y'all can, if you're just starting out, don't be ashamed to grab your book, baby. People will still enjoy that reading. Say, look, I'm still learning. It's been months for me, and I still go to my book because the stuff in the book that you may miss. So this is a Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful card, right? Wow. This card it means a healer, a working parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, and generosity. This self-made queen reminds you to step into abundance by shifting any shadows you are holding on to around wealth and security. You are safe. Pay attention. Your finances to love your finances to level up your money game and give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness. And this earthly medicine ushers in a life well lived in the material world. Connect with nature to find your calm, healing, and rooted power. And harness the abundance that's available to you by bringing groundedness to your situation. Shower others with warm blessings from a charitable heart, as loyalty, family, and community are themes at this time. Your nurturing and down to earth approach, this is me right here. I always get this card, as a matter of fact, will give stability and support to those in your life. Don't overextend your energy and avoid enabling others by overmothering them. They must learn to walk on their own. Bring your self-worth and guidance in your glorious, powerful love. And it has a mantra. Okay? So the mantra is, I enjoy my deeply connected life and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. Okay, and I'm going to read just the top part for the rest of these. But I just wanted to read that first card, kind of tell you, kind of give you an idea of the flow. This is the Knight of Swords. Haste, streamline, decision making, intelligence, wit, determination, saving the day, the pursuit of excellence, ambition, being assertive, and success. This is the energy that's on here tonight. A lot of success. Whatever we put our mind to, okay, whatever we desire, it's going to be successful because we're in our flow. It's our time. It's our season. Y'all watching me. But listen, Somebody's watching you. You got something somebody else needs and wants. You got a gift that somebody else wish they had. So look, tap into your magic. Okay. So we have the major arcana. It's been a long day, y'all. I'm gonna sleep good. I'm gonna get me a shower, honey. I done ate. A little ghetto meal, but it was good. Justice. Look at that. You see that card, the top of the card, and then look at it. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, accountability. Let me read this. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the fugly. Take it all in and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about the cause and effect of your thoughts and action. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow, and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work to move any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but it is always, always one of love. My good karma, this is the mantra. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. The Hierophant, and then I'm gonna do a few oracle cards. Tradition, a lesson, spiritual leader or guide, enlightenment, awakening, and service of spirit, formal education or training, new paradigms. As you search for your divine truth, you create frameworks of belief that help you to expand your consciousness and ground your faith into this reality. If you've been quick, if you've been stuck in an old tradition or structured way of acting or being that is no longer serving you, it is time to let it fall away in order to make space for a better version of you. The Hierophant serves as a gateway between divine source and the seeker. So be open to new paradigms, perspectives, and teachers in your life. Look to the patterns around you and strive to understand your own internal compass. Know that while there is wisdom in the teachings of the mystics, the voice of your own heart is the one voice that matters the most. Find the wisdom of the heavens within. And your mantra: I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. Okay, so that's that. Please let me know what resonated with you. Let's grab, I'm gonna work this real quick, and we're gonna call it a night. Y'all seen me work the oracle cards? Plenty of times. Oh, I'm just gonna, I don't know which one. Let's just pull these out. The oracle cards. And then I'm done. And however you clear the energy on your cards, that's up to you. Okay. That flip. Y'all see that flip? Let me see. These are small. See how they flipped out? And if you're online with a lot of people, that energy it's amazing. Y'all seen it online. That's quite a few of them. Okay, so we're gonna go right through these. Today is a sacred gift from the universe, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, what happened today that made today special? What's a sacred um event or conversation? No, that's from the universe. Okay, patience is within me. Take your time. This is your journey. This is your process. Patience is there. Even though you feel like you're not being patient, or maybe you feel like you're running ahead, just tap within. Just tap in, within. Um, is there. Okay, let everything run its full course. You see how the intuition flows? Consider all your options before acting. Don't make any haste decisions in this upcoming week. I just heard that from Spirit. Consider all your options. Don't let anything or anyone or no situation make you feel rushed. Be your own guide. Everything you need is within. Draw a card. Sit and meditate. Talk to Spirit. Call on your ancestors. Call on your deities. Be your own guide. You can do this. I'm just here to spark that light. I'm just here to nudge you in some areas. I'm just here to inspire you, to encourage you to keep moving in the direction Spirit has for you. The universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. Don't half-ass it. Listen with your whole heart. Okay? I can embrace change. You're gonna change a lot. Tarot reading, oracle card reading, tapping into your psychic abilities, helping people. You're gonna change a lot. And you may say, "Well, I'm getting too old to change." You're never too old to change. All you need to think about and worry about and know, remember my voice, is that this change that's about to happen, that is happening, um, in your life, um, is good. I'm glad all of them resonate good. That's good. I'm glad I read that out. Okay, that is really good. Okay, and I'm gonna read the cards again. I got two more. I will not compare myself to others. Please don't. Please don't. Everybody has their own spice to bring to the table. If you, like I said, if you soft spoken, if you're loud like me, you're like, you may be a calm person, honey. It does not matter what your personality look like. When the spirit sits on you, people love it. People will love it. When the spirit start to use you to flip them cards, them oracle cards, or to use your crystals, or to throw your bones, throw your shells, whatever you're doing, divination wise, read your crystal ball. When the spirit comes upon you, people gonna love it. Okay, so don't compare yourself to others. Everybody's different. Everything is within. The peace I seek resides in me. The peace I seek resides within me. What does that mean? If you're trying to find peace about moving forward in your divination work, you can't look outside. And some of you may be married, and I do want you to respect your spouse. But at the end of the day, this is your journey. You know what I'm saying? This is your journey. You're the one that has to lay down at night and hear spirit say, "You okay? You didn't do that." You can't tell spirit, "Well, my husband, my wife, you know, they're the problem. That's why I'm not doing it. My girlfriend, my boyfriend, my fiance." The spirit is calling you to come up higher. Spirit is not telling you to do something that's going to damage your household. Spirit is telling you something that's going to bring you up, and it's going to bless you and bless your generation. This is not just about us. This is about my children, my children's children, my spiritual children, their children. I can't say, because I love somebody, that's why I didn't do what Spirit tell me to do. Because guess what? When we get ready to close our eyes and go on to the other side, are we going to be holding our significant other hand? Are we going to be saying, baby, I can't go because I can't die right now because, you don't want me to die? No, when it's your time to go, you're going to go. Hear me when I say, I am not taking away from the fact that, you need to respect your spouse. But sometimes I think that we being so church and caught up in religion, we got it twisted. And it's not our fault. We got it twisted when it comes to marriage. You know how many people are just unhappy because they're trying to appease their spouse? I'm not talking about anything that's harmful to your marriage. But people need to know, like, people do change. And if somebody's doing something that makes them happy and it's gonna, enhance their life, why would you stop your spouse from doing that? Shit. Get rid of it. And I say it boldly. If they're not allowing you to do something that's going to make you happy and that's going to bless your life, and people, they need to go. It's real. Or you're going to stay in the constant, I don't know why I'm saying this, but you're going to stay in the constant desperation and unhappiness because you're trying to appease your spouse. You know, some people are selfish. Some people's spouses are selfish as hell. They want it the way they want it, and you done gave your arm and two legs for your family, and your spouse can't say, baby, do what you do. Be happy. I support you. People living like that. And it's even sickens me that people are not married to folk and living like that. Listen. I got a cute little ring. It's cute. You can barely see it. Okay. If you was here up on it, it's got my name on it and it's got my boyfriend name on it. Listen. I got a ring on it. Okay, but he ain't running shit. If anything, he's supporting. He don't call me and say bye 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 bye. I don't have them problems. He encourages me and he gives me his insight to encourage me to be better. That is what partnership is about. I'm trying to pull off from this, but somebody that's going to listen to this need to hear this. He realizes this what I'm doing is bringing so much into my life, and I'm a happier woman because of that. Who doesn't want that? That makes your love life better. That makes your relationship better. If your spouse happy, come on. And it's true. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Same thing if daddy not happy, the whole house gonna be in an uproar. Give people free range to operate in stuff that's phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Magic is phenomenal. Tarot reading is phenomenal. Now, if it get to the point where your significant other, start having clients and stuff, now that's another discussion for another day when you cross that bridge. Now, that's when you have to really, um, you really have to compromise. You really have to compromise. I choose for myself. I choose to date, um, and I don't want to be married. But if I do marry someone, I doubt it. If I do choose to marry, I'm gonna tell them out the gate. You start acting stupid, you can go. Because this fulfills me. That's the point. This fulfills me. It's my life purpose. Okay? I said all that, didn't I, y'all? Do what makes you happy and flow with it. Are there any more questions about the oracle and the tarot card? The main thing Spirit wants y'all to do is to connect with those cards. And you don't have to have 1,000,001 cards like I do, but I like a variety. I deal with different energies, and that's just how I flow. You may flow with just 2 decks or 4 decks, but I like to read people's energies and oh shit, let me care. Then some people I'm gonna have to pull out them hoodoo. The hoodoo deck ain't nothing. I told y'all ain't nothing to play with. Some people, they all with the witchy shit. I may pull out my witch deck. You know what I'm saying? Some people just a clear, precise reading. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're a little more conservative. I can pull out my first deck. See? It's more traditional. It's a mystic. Spirit will let you know. Don't try to figure it out in your mind. Spirit will let you know. Also have my altar cloth. Have some type of cloth that when you lay that thing down, that's where you're gonna do that's your sacred space. It's like putting on a prayer shawl. When I think of an altar cloth and I get ready to do my readings, it's like putting on a prayer shawl. You're preparing that area for spirit to move. I have my crystals down. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes spirit will have me light a candle. And usually when I light a candle, that's when somebody's ancestor, spirit guide or something show up. And then sometimes you get these little things here. Spirit may have you draw some cards, say stick that card over here. You know what I'm saying? Just be open to spirit. And I'm telling you, you will have a good time doing it. Don't stress yourself out. Like I can't read them cards a little bit like Tayi or the lady you watch every day, every morning for your astrology reading. Don't compare yourself. Just enjoy whatever you enjoy about them. Okay? Just enjoy that, but don't compare yourself. Let me tell you something. You got something amazing. I want to say this again before I close out. You definitely have something amazing to bring to the table. It's some tarot card readers I watch, and boy, they be cussing. And this motherfucker right here, I be like, ooh, this is good. This is nice and ghetto. I love it. And they be reading the hell out of them cards. Then I got some, you can't see their face and their hands. I'm like, oh, her nails are nice. I wish I could see her face. I wish I could. And then I love to see the men doing the tarot card. Oh, they really be into it. They be real serious, honey. Yes. So whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. It's one lady, what is her name? Allie. Allie, she's more on the masculine side. That's one of my first tarot card readers that I fell in love with. And she has short hair kind of wild how she have her hair. I'm sure she used her hairspray or mousse. And she'll have a cat. And Allie is the bomb with them cards. Oh, I used to sneak and watch her. I like the way she reads her cards. I like her whole style. I be like, you better go. Now she used an oracle card. And it was weird for me to see her with oracle cards, and she was reading the book with them tarot card reading. That little lady is the bomb. And then you have some that just read, like that one I was talking about was kind of ghetto. She's a Sagittarius. So she only does readings for Sagittarius. And she be like, and this motherfucker's a Gemini, and blah, blah, blah. No, get that motherfucker. And she be smoking her blunt. Y'all, they out here. Whatever you like. Whatever floats your boat, they out here. So listen, I know, okay, thank you, Spirit. And I'm closing with this. Spirit is saying the reason why I'm saying this is because you may look at the fact that there's so many tarot card readers. They're doing the same things I want to do, but they are not you. That is the closing message for tonight. They are not you. They are not me. You understand? Somebody's looking for you. Somebody's looking for me. And we're going to rock that shit. Somebody's looking for the lady that was a Christian. Now she all up in the witchy shit. They be like, yeah, I can get with her. So when I say something churchy, I break out with a hymn or a gospel song, they can get with it. And then I'm going to read these cards and I'm going to talk my shit. And I'm going to teach people. And we're going to laugh and we're going to be happy. Somebody can get with all of that. Bring what you bring to the table. They're waiting on you. Okay? All right. That's it. Everybody good? Okay, good. A good hour and 15 minutes. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. We're gonna do that other mantra I got about the table being spread. We're gonna start saying that one, and I'm gonna make another mantra. Like I'm gonna do a peace mantra, and I want to do a different type of prosperity mantra. Um, Everybody all good, 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 good. Okay, let's go. The world favors me in response to the frequency of my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive in return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. This has been good, y'all. Look, I got another song for y'all. I'm about to sing it a little bit. It just came to me. But I'm not gonna say the other word. I'm gonna say it like this. It says, I have decided to follow spirit. I have decided to follow spirit. I have decided to follow spirit. No turning back, no turning back. Which one, that Baptist or is that Methodist? I've been in them all. I love that song, okay? We decided to follow spirit, no turning back. Okay? All right, we're going to close out. I got to start singing for y'all more. I ain't in church now, so I got to keep that going or I'm going to lose it. You don't use it, you'll lose it. And I ain't trying to lose it. Whew, okay, we're just going to just allow the gratitude to flow. And just think about everything great that happened tonight. If something in the cards resonated with you, if you enjoyed the teaching, something I said, if you laughed a little bit, if you got something that made that light bulb come on, had an aha moment, just allow that gratitude to flow right there. And thank Spirit, because we decided to follow Spirit. We're not turning back. This is our life. This is our journey. This is our calling. And we're going to live it to the fullest. Everything that we need is at our reach. You hear me? We can flip a card. We can light a candle. We can put something in the cauldron. Burn a petition. Everything that we need, is at our reach. No turning back. With that being said, we're going to close out. Ashe. You're welcome, sis. Yes, go to Amazon. Y'all stop playing. Y'all know Amazon is the place. Let's get it. Affordable. Had a little cushion, everything. My daughter bought mine with my cards. So yeah, go get them. They're affordable. And I want to, I always want to tell y'all, whatever you want, you desire for your practice, for your craft, you'll always have the money. You have the money there. And y'all, I'm waiting to see how Spirit gonna do this. I had a bill that was due, and my check was gonna be short. It's $100 was my little check this week. I couldn't go to the work. I couldn't go to work this week because my car need maintenance. I can take my daughter to work or whatever. And that bill I owe took my money, and I got a bill due tomorrow that's important. I'm like, let me get in here. Look, y'all. Let me get a calendar. You know what I'm saying? Just manifest something in 7 days. Or maybe I can banish the thinking of my bill collectors. Let me get in their head. Oh, I'm ready for their asses. You mean to tell me all I do is just light a candle and put some herbs in there and chant? I get what I want. Yeah, let's do that. I'm about to have a ball tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.